So, apparently if I want you to stay on this video, I need to catch your attention in the first 10 seconds. So excuse me while I flash fan service at you from the two anime in question. So, here's some Bebop, and here's some hang on a sec. I can't seem to find any. This anime doesn't have any fan service. Jesus Christ, Japan, I didn't think you had it in you. Anyway, now that I have your attention, I decided Baccano and Bebop would be great for reverses because they both share a very unique aesthetic style. A style that resonates through setting, characters, music. The rule of rule basically means that a show's shortcomings can be made up for with its unique style, class, and dignified sense of taste. Okay then, dignified and classy with the lone exception of that one scene. Fuck you! So, a good place to start when comparing these two is this rule. Let's start by looking at Cowboy Bebop. It's a sci-fi with a very blues-inspired feel. It changes from very relaxed with a serious tone, to dark and edgy, to philosophical. And these elements are usually really good when they come up, but see, they had their choice moments. That unique blues feel isn't exactly overflowing in every scene. Well, the serious tone kinda does. And that's what I hear people find very unique about Cowboy Bebop. And fair enough, I'll admit having characters that don't pull stupid faces every 5 seconds is original, but sometimes it's like just a serious tone, without any sort of philosophy or blues type atmosphere, and it's just kinda meh. Comparing this to Baccano, I honestly have to say that Baccano's aesthetic style. See, in Cowboy Bebop, 80% of the stylish blues-inspired lines came from Spike. But in Baccano, that mafia/1930s/suave kind of style and dialogue that is completely unique to the modern day resonates through all the characters. And holy shit, there's like a million of them! Now you might have your own preference as to which style you like more, but fuck your opinion, no one cares about you. Shut up. So that's my 2 cents on the rule of cool. But that's not all these shows are, so let's compare them on the actual story design as well. You know, I really thought this was going to be a tough competition before I started watching Bebop. I'd heard some great things from it. Heck, it's even critically acclaimed. Whatever that means. But I was like, yeah, this is gonna be awesome. And I saw people saying this. Fuck. Yeah, this show's kinda hyped if you ask me. And I mostly put this down to the rule of cool and the unique serious tone it had when it was first released. Not to mention the animation, which must have looked incredible back in the day. For that, really don't blame anyone for calling it a masterpiece back then. But timeless? Really? As someone who grew up with newer anime, I can tell you that this level of storytelling just doesn't compare. Almost nothing happens in this anime. About 9 episodes of this 26-episode anime are total filler. They don't further the characters, we don't learn anything new, absolute zilch. Nothing. Nada. Lelouch. The other episodes do contain developments, but even then some of those episodes can still feel like nothing's really happening. You could debate that there's some interesting philosophical themes going on, but none of it's clearly centered around any major theme, and none of it seems relevant to the characters either. All the filler just feels like pointless and disjointed stories. Best I can say is I did kinda like Sympathy of the Devil, even if it was filler. It had an interesting concept that I hadn't really seen before, and it definitely seemed like an episode that emphasized the rule of cool element, with various musical influences around a dark, edgy plot, which is very conducive to Bebop's style. But that's all it is, style. Without any real character or story developments, this show only becomes fun for people who enjoy the style a lot. People who kinda enjoy the style will like the episodes which emphasize, the style more, like perhaps Sympathy of the Devil. But then for the people who don't really like the style, there's nothing. Not even near enough development in the plot to pull them through the series. Don't believe me? Check some reviews for Cowboy Bebop. More of the comments on these videos say things like, I personally didn't like this show, more than any other anime I've seen. Out of my personal group of friends, one really liked it, another also liked it, but he didn't like the lack of development, and the last one found it plain boring and couldn't get through it. Given that I was kinda like meh about it, that's a pretty big discrepancy, especially since I can mention anime like Gurren Lagann and Death Note and the vote is pretty much unanimous. So yeah, that's my rant on why I don't think Bebop is a timeless freaking masterpiece. So yeah, if you want to send me hate mail and letter bombs, my PO box is 123 go fuck! There's got to be a way to make you... Ooh, I got an idea! If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and add to your favorites. Ciao!